You're tired already. I can see it in the way you breathe. Not from fighting, from thinking about fighting. That's the difference between us. You call it exhaustion. I call it proof that you're still weak. You want results without becoming something violent inside. You want progress without pain digging its fingers into your bones. That's not how strength works. If effort feels heavy to you, that means you haven't done enough of it. You think grinding harder is about motivation? No. Motivation is for people who quit when it disappears. Grinding harder is about accepting that suffering is permanent. Pain doesn't leave. Discomfort doesn't negotiate. Fatigue doesn't care about your mood. So why are you still trying to reason with it? You wait for the right moment. I train inside the wrong ones. When my body shakes, when my mind screams to stop, when every instinct begs me to choose comfort, that's when I start counting. Because most people quit at the exact second the transformation begins. They mistake the doorway for the wall. Grinding harder doesn't mean doing more. It means doing it when your soul wants out, when nobody is watching, when there's no applause, when you know damn well it won't pay off today. That's where real monsters are made. You want to know why you're stuck? Because you still protect yourself. You protect your feelings, your energy, your excuses. I don't protect anything. I burn it. Sleep doesn't own me. Comfort doesn't control me. Fear doesn't get a vote. I don't ask myself how I feel. I ask myself, what must be destroyed today? Your body can do more. Your mind just learned how to lie better. It whispers things like, enough for today. You deserve rest. You'll go harder tomorrow. Tomorrow is the favorite word of the week. You don't need more time. You need more tolerance for suffering. Grinding harder means training after motivation dies. It means discipline, walking alone in the dark, dragging your body behind it. When your muscles are empty, that's when you dig. When your lungs burn, that's when you push. When your mind breaks, that's when you rebuild it stronger. You think strength looks heroic? No. Strength looks ugly. It looks obsessive. It looks lonely. It looks like saying no to things everyone else says yes to. And yes, it makes people uncomfortable. Good, because comfort is their religion. And you're here to desecrate it. You don't grind harder for praise. You grind harder because weakness disgusts you. Because mediocrity feels like suffocation. Because every version of you that quits deserves to die. Not physically, mentally. Every rep is a message. Every step is a declaration. Every drop of sweat is proof that you're not normal. Normal people stop. Normal people complain. Normal people rationalize. You don't. You grind harder because no one is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your past, not your potential. Only the work shows up. So you show up harder, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Pain is information, and it's telling you exactly where to grow. But instead of listening, you run. I don't run. I move toward it. The burn, the fear, the doubt. That's the battlefield. And you've been avoiding it like a coward. Grinding harder isn't about being angry. It's about being committed. Committed to becoming someone your old self wouldn't survive. Because make no mistake, if the old you can coexist with the new you didn't grind hard enough. This path costs everything. Energy, relationships, comfort. And if you're not willing to pay that price, step aside. Because someone else is hungry enough to take your place. While you rest, they train. While you hesitate, they sharpen. While you doubt, They transform. Grinding harder is how you stay ahead of the moment you're replaced. So don't ask how long it will take. Ask how much pain you're willing to endure without quitting. Don't ask if it's worth it. Ask if you can live with staying the same. Grind harder. Not because it's inspiring, but because weakness should terrify you more than pain ever will. You don't need motivation. You need to stop lying to yourself. You say you're working hard, but the truth is, you stop the moment it starts hurting. Hard work isn't effort. Hard work is staying when escape is easier. Anyone can start. Only a few stay long enough to change. You think grinding harder means adding more hours? No. It means removing mercy, removing comfort, removing negotiation, removing the version of you that asks for permission to quit. Your body is capable of violence. Your mind is the only thing holding it back. Every time you rest early, you teach yourself weakness. Every time you slow down, you normalize failure. You don't notice it happening until mediocrity feels normal. I don't chase balance. I chase domination. Balance is for people who are afraid of obsession. Hard work isn't clean. It's ugly. It's sweat soaked into the floor. It's shaking hands still grabbing weight. It's showing up even when your confidence is gone, especially when your confidence is gone. You don't rise when you feel strong. You rise when you move while feeling broken. Most people quit when the pain starts speaking. I listen. Pain tells me exactly where the limit is. Then, I cross it. Grinding harder means doing the thing you hate. Longer. Better. With zero witnesses. You want to know the real difference? Others work until tired. I work until identity changes. Until weakness feels unfamiliar. Until discipline becomes automatic. Until quitting feels unnatural. You don't need talent. You don't need luck. You need the willingness to suffer longer than everyone else without asking for a reward. Hard work is lonely. No applause, no reassurance, no guarantee. Just you and the choice to keep going anyway. If that scares you, good. Fear means you're close to the edge you've been avoiding. Stay there. Don't retreat. Don't soften. Don't justify. Because the moment you decide to grind harder, life stops being fair and starts being yours. Grind harder. Not because you're inspired, but because comfort has already taken enough from you.